Good evening, Emma Rebelato with ABC News. Tonight, the ABC can reveal fresh details about the living arrangements of Legislative Council President Terry Stevens. The senior Liberal MP has registered 2 companies at a suburban Adelaide home, which he insists is not his primary residence. The revelation comes as police confirmed they have referred Mr Stevens' expense claims to the Independent Commissioner Against Corruption, Bruce Lander. Patrick Martin has the story, with additional reporting by Nick Harmson.
Murky waters on the south coast are becoming a little clearer. The Premier's provided more detail about his one-night stay in Terry Stevens' Victor Harbour apartment in February 2017.
My understanding is that I had been in McLaren Vale during the day, heading to Kangaroo Island the next morning, and rather than coming back to Adelaide, then heading down to Kangaroo Island, I stayed in Victor Harbour.
On the same day the Premier visited, Terry Stevens' ground floor apartment at the Breeze was advertised online as a holiday rental. So it seems the Premier stayed in the first floor apartment, which Mr Stevens says he began renting that year and still lives in today.
I wasn't aware that it was leased at the time.
The ABC can reveal that apartment is co-owned by Anthony Harrison, a director of Clean Water Investments, a company in which Terry Stevens' own company holds shares. The other owner is John Muscio, a close friend of Mr Stevens. All 3 men originally hail from Whyalla. The ABC spoke to John Muscio twice in recent weeks, trying to confirm the details of Mr Stevens' rental arrangements. The ABC's questions were repeatedly declined, with Mr Muscio instead telling us to speak with Terry Stevens.
Am I paying for market rental? I am. I'm paying exactly, in fact, slightly inflated as to what the previous tenants were paying.
The ABC has been unable to find any public rental listings for the apartment. It has, however, found listings of Terry Stevens' 2 companies. They are both registered at the Norwood townhouse he's told Parliament is not his primary residence. A business search shows his family trust is also listed at the Norwood postcode. His phone book listing, Norwood.
If you rang the number listed in the white pages, you were never going to get a response because I don't use it.
The ABC tried anyway.
Hi, you've reached the Stevens family. Please leave a message. Thank you.
After a big week, the matter is now in the hands of the state's Independent Commissioner Against Corruption.
It was referred to our anti-corruption section, and they made the assessment in consultation with the ICAC, and as a result of that there's been a referral, and I really can't elaborate any further.
The Electoral Commissioner says he's making inquiries to work out whether Mr Stevens is properly enrolled. Terry Stevens denies any wrongdoing, saying he's followed parliamentary rules. Patrick Martin, ABC News, Adelaide.
And Mr Stevens did not respond to the ABC's request for comment on today's story.